Meanwhile, what's a herd of mountain goats been getting up to in Llandudno?
Window shopping. They've been lots of them, yeah, in London. They're sort of shy creatures normally, and but because the streets are empty, they've suddenly just sort of sashayed into town like a sort of gang of Hell's Angels, and they've got the run of the place. They're having a tremendous time. I think they don't normally come into town because they find it hard to park.
And anyone who's worried about how close they are to each other, don't be, because they've developed herd immunity.
Oh, yeah. It's all the fault of the nanny state.
No. Also, this one.
That goat you reserved, Reverend Henry, when it's arrived.
They often come down off the nearby headland of Great Orme, but have been exploring a bit more widely thanks to the lack of cars and people. And to be honest, like many of us at the moment, they probably just wanted a break from the kids.
No goat pun unturned in this round.
The goats on the streets are an amazing sight because for hundreds of years they've been too frightened to cross the bridge. Of course, there's been plenty of other news around. Paul and Helen, I'm sure you won't have missed this one. Have a look.
I bet that's one of those heartwarming stories about animals that are inexplicably friends with each other, except I don't think the basset hound is a natural predator of the chicken.
This is the news that a basset hound has become best friends with a chicken. Let's try and pick the nuggets of the story now.
Well, according to who? Does the chicken say it's his best friend, or is this the basset hound just boasting about his social circle?
Would you like to see another picture of the two of them? Here they are next to some sun loungers.
The chicken looks more into it than the dog, I would say. But then there could be one of those sort of yin and yang couples. You know, I mean, we all know people who are delightful but have unbearable partners. But the basset hound does look particularly miserable at times. But maybe that he doesn't photograph well.
Just before the country went into lockdown and Paul lost his shit, how did hairdressers manage to keep a sensible distance from their clients?
They trained robots with 100-foot-long arms to shave sideburns through open windows and skylights. Well, that's the thing, actually, about hairdressing. I mean, in 3 months' time, it's all going to be like the 70s, isn't it? Everybody's going to have really long hair. It's all going to look very untidy. People will do their own individual eyebrows. But in terms of what's actually on our head, I mean, Ian will be, well, most of us, it'll be a problem.
Let's have a look at a couple of examples.
That's very clever.
And here's another one. Yes, this is the news that the Grand National may have been cancelled, but we can instead watch the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse racing for the finish line. This whole situation is batshit crackers, and ironically, eating them is how this whole thing started. Several well-known people have contracted the virus, including Harvey Weinstein. What a rotten year he's having. You know, he's only just recovered from whatever put him on the Zimmer frame, hasn't he?